Oh, you're going to want to punch something after this. A Colorado family court judge, Judge Daniel McDonald, seen here, sent a mother to jail on contempt of court charges for trying to protect her children from their abusive father, who has a history of violence against women. Are you feeling some kind of way? Just wait. The father, and soon to be ex husband, is also former police sergeant Michael Hawkins of the Aurora, Colorado Police Department. He has since retired. He has been criminally charged with SA and child abuse. He is out on bond wearing an ankle monitor. But do you know who actually has to go to jail? The mother. The mother, Rachel Pickrell Hawkins, because she objected to family reunification therapy with these two children right here, her youngest, because her husband is abusive. If you didn't know, because I didn't, family reunification is this like wild type of therapy that forces a child to essentially like their parent. There have been cases where children were sent across state lines to these reunification camps with the parent in question, the parent that they've intentionally rejected, and it forces them to have a relationship with that parent, which already feels kind of sadistic to me, but in this case feels even more problematic because there's abuse at play. And the mother, Rachel Pickrell Hawkins, told the family therapist, hey, you should know that this man now has formal charges against him for SA and child abuse. That should have been the end of it right there. But allegedly, the therapist went into the room, told the children, you're not making enough progress. I need you to go tell your dad you forgive him. Already at this point, I don't like it. But there's more. Rachel and her ex-husband Michael had 4 children together. The 2 younger boys that I just mentioned that he's seeking sole custody of. Their now 17-year-old daughter who claims that Michael Hawkins, her father, raped her at the age of 6 and continued SAing her through her childhood. The oldest son, who's now 19, claims that back in 2018, on a family trip to Costa Rica, Michael Hawkins, the father, tried to drown him using police tactics, held him underwater until he blacked out. And this is all because the boy confronted his father after seeing the father put his hands down the daughter's undergarments. Now, at this point in the story, maybe you don't see red flags, and you're saying a lot of people make accusations in a messy divorce case. Well, maybe they do, but the internet lives forever. So we know that this former police sergeant, Michael Hawkins, was caught on surveillance camera, like a whole ass video of this, of him stomping and choking a woman, this black woman right here, which is, let's be honest, probably why you never heard about it, because racism. So this is back in 2017. And so Judge Daniel McDonald could have done like the most casual Google search and found it, but he didn't. Instead, he was like, hey, I don't see any criminal charges here in my system. So, I mean, whatevs, right? I'm going to go ahead and uphold the previous ruling. And also you got to pay $370 a week for the therapy that will make those boys like their father. The mother has to pay for that therapy, not the abuser. Also, they have to go alone. You can't attend. And even though there's evidence that the oldest son had been abused, the judge was like, but it's just the one time and it didn't involve these kids, so it's probably fine. Yeah, none of this is fine. So now the mother, Rachel Pickrell Hawkins, has to spend $1,500 a month for this reunification therapy. She already has $85,000 in legal fees, and so they sent her to jail. She didn't have representation. From what I understand, she's already had to report to jail, but she is staying at a domestic violence shelter right now. There is a GoFundMe if you'd like to support this mother and her family. I will link it. You can also contact Judge Daniel McDonald to ask him why he's protecting a man who has clearly a pattern of violence against women and children. And bonus points if you reach out to the governor of Colorado, Jared Polis, because he appointed Judge Daniel McDonald. Seems like something he might want to know about.